Bosses and villains are a staple of storytelling. Whether you're a writer or a game creator, finding fresh mythical inspiration to elevate your story or game can be a game changer. In this video, we'll dive into lesser-known mythologies rich in lore and explore how to seamlessly incorporate them into your world, perfect for creating unforgettable characters and settings. So, stick around until the end of the video. Now, we all know that mythical beings have long been a source of inspiration for narratives in games, movies, and shows. For instance, in the Pokemon games we all love, Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza are said to be inspired by Hebrew mythology, specifically by the famous figures like the Ziz, the king of the sky or birds, Behemoth, the king of the land, and Leviathan, the king of the sea. Or take Black Myth Wukong, which doesn't just draw inspiration from mythology. The entire narrative revolves around the legendary Monkey King, Sun Wukong. Mythology truly is a goldmine for creativity. But here's the thing, some of the most interesting myths often fly under the radar. Let me introduce you to a hidden gem, Philippine mythology. This mythology has some epic creatures that could make for incredible bosses or powerful characters in your story. Imagine colossal mythical beings responsible for eclipses. Yep, that's what ancient Filipinos believed about these creatures. They're called the Celestial Eaters, and each one has unique traits that could inspire characters, enemies, or even entire factions in your game or story. Here's a quick rundown of these incredible beings. Sawa, a massive serpent said to devour the moon during an eclipse. Tambanokano, a crab-like creature capable of dragging celestial bodies. Laho, a dark, shadowy entity, almost like a void, that swallows the light of the sun or moon. Aramaranga, a colossal lion with horns, representing raw, feral power. Alama, a winged serpent from the north, so vast that its shadow can engulf entire villages as it soars through the skies. Minokawa, a gigantic bird so large it could swallow the sun whole. Bakunawa, a serpentine dragon believed to cause lunar eclipses. It is one of the most famous creatures in Philippine mythology, and in some interpretations, it is also believed to be the guardian of the underworld. Pretty cool, right? Now, you don't have to make them literal giant monsters in your story, unless you want to. What's fun about these creatures is how flexible they are for inspiration. You could take the essence of these beings and reinterpret them as humans or humanoids. For example, create a Bakunawa-inspired character, a brooding anti-hero with serpent-like tattoos or moon-themed powers. Turn them into a powerful clan or a group of antagonists, similar to the Akatsuki from Naruto, with each member representing a celestial eater. Add symbols or marks to your characters to hint at their origins. A serpent mark for Bakunawa, a crab motif for Tambanokano, or horns for Aramaranga. The possibilities are endless, and you can mix their traits with your own twists to make them fit seamlessly into your world. Now, here's where it gets even better. In some traditions, the Celestial Eaters aren't the only big players. There's one being so powerful it takes all of them to fight it: Samulnaga. Samulnaga is a cosmic dragon, a force of destruction and chaos trapped within the Milky Way galaxy. Its size is said to rival the galaxy itself. The gods feared its power so much they locked it away to prevent it from destroying both the mortal and divine realms. Some versions even describe it as being so strong that not even the gods could kill it outright. And here's the fun twist. You don't have to make Samulnaga the enemy of the Celestial Eaters. What if it's their leader instead? Or maybe a tragic character, once a protector, now trapped and misunderstood. Its existence alone adds depth and a sense of cosmic stakes to your story. What's awesome about using mythology is how you can take these legendary creatures and make them your own. Don't worry about staying 100% accurate to the original myths, unless your story needs that. Feel free to add twists, reinterpretations, or even entirely new contexts. For example, what if Bakunawa wasn't a villain but a misunderstood hero, protecting the world from a greater threat? Or imagine the Celestial Eaters as an elite faction with their own rivalries and alliances, each with unique motives and powers. You could even modernize them. How about the Minokawa as a futuristic spaceship, or Laho as a cybernetic AI with an insatiable hunger for light? Writing boss characters, or characters in general, is all about finding inspiration and adding your own spin. Mythology gives you a strong foundation, but the creativity comes from you. So go wild, experiment, and make something unforgettable. And that's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed learning about these mythological beings, hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Who knows? Maybe your next big villain or boss is just waiting to be born from these epic tales. Catch you in the next one.